Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Craft Consortium, I have the gift of giving. This is a 12 by 12 paper pad with 40 sheets in it. Very party themed, very celebratory. The artwork is adorable. This is our giveaway card for this episode, you guys. This is a really sweet double shadow box card cutting die from hot off the press, available at Paper Wishes. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll be telling you how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, on the inside cover, we have some cutouts that are really handy, and there's also some on the back as well. And then you're getting multiple sheets of all of these. Let's count. You're getting 4 sheets of each one of these that I'm going to be showing you. And look at these with all the little squares. And then on the back side, you've got these long strips, okay? Perfect for scrapbooking, card baking, all of your little paper crafting fun. All right, and then it's also on several of the pages has this really cool like pearlized finish. This one is on the balloons, but it's just on this side. On this side, it does not have the pearl finish, but it's got this great white background. And then you've got some beautiful lavender with polka dots. And then on the reverse side of that is this really beautiful teal. This one does not have the little shiny finish on it. All right, and then you've got this one, and this whole sheet is very pearlized. The white background or cream background has a pearl finish. And if you flip it over, the pink side is very pearl as well. Isn't that pretty? And then we're gonna go to this one. This one does not have a pearl finish on it, but all the beautiful packages. And then on the other side, same one with this teal background. Very fun. Okay, so we do have a pearl finish on this teal stripe. Look at that. Go, and then on the other side with the pink, very pearl. And then we're going on to this bunting. This was so fun. This one also does not have the pearl finish. And on the back side, yellow bunting. All right, and then this one, also pearl finish on the yellow. The whole thing's got a nice pearl finish on it. We can catch that. And on the back side, yellow with white polka dots, also pearl. Come on, there we go. All right, now this one with the yellow background and the white daisies does not have the pearl finish, but on the other side, white with the daisies, which is so cute. And finally, we've got this one that also does not have the pearl finish with the little pink flowers, and on the other side, the little flowers with the little buzzy bees on it. So cute. Did I count 4, or are you getting, yep, for a minute there I thought you were getting 5 of each. It's 4 of each. And then we've got the whole sheet of cutouts on the back. All right, so let's take a look at what I did with this. So as I was telling you in the opening, this is our giveaway card. So I'm going to tell you how I made it, and then I'll tell you about the giveaway. So I used this cutting die. Okay, this is made by Hot Off the Press, our parent company at Paper Wishes. And you do need a die cutting machine for this, and it comes with these 3 really nice sturdy pieces of metal. Okay, I love the scallops on the tag. You actually don't see the scallops on the inside of the card, but how great to have just a tag to use for your paper crafting with the scallops on it. We just added that little extra finish to it. So this is how we're making this. I, of course, die cut all the pieces from the pattern cardstock, but I do wanted to show you on the solid here. So all the instructions are on the back side pictorially, as also written, okay? And you can use glue to put it together, but we recommend using double sticky tape. And this one is extra sticky tape with the red background, and this one is super strong tape with just the white peel off. They're both easy to use. They're both a 1/4 inch wide. I prefer this one when I'm filming just because the backing is so much easier to take off. This one I always seem to want to use a little pokey tool to remove it. All right, so what you want to do is go ahead and die cut 2 of this front and back piece. And you'll notice The bottom of it is a little thicker than the top part. So that's how you know these pieces are going on the bottom. And you're going to put some extra sticky tape after folding the little side pieces. You're going to put a length of extra sticky tape on each side. Then we're going to take one of these off. And just like, how cute are these made from the pattern paper? So you want to make sure you're getting that thicker piece at the bottom of each one. It's easy to kind of flip these around. That's really important. And then you're just going to align those edges and then tack that down, which, oh, I did a terrible job. Let's start that over. Fortunately, we're going to see if this tape is going to be forgiving to me. Not very. Okay, that's all right. We're going to try it this way. We're just going to lay this tape down where it belongs. There, much better. Just like that. Okay. So then let's leave this flap opened. And the next thing we're going to do is take this little piece. This is the little bar that gets put right in there. And then the tags are going to connect to this. So we're going to go ahead and take this side off and this side off. And I find that putting this bar kind of even with one of the little folds, and I'm going to show you right here, just like that. Okay, see that? So here's the fold. Oh, there we go. You're putting it right like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the other side because I find it easier to do it this way. Just attach it like this and then to go ahead and put the tags on. So now we have our two tags. You want to have two of them, and you'll notice that I die cut my tag, my interior tag, just from some solid cardstock right here. And then if you turn this over on the other side, my other tag is pattern cardstock. I used solid cardstock on this side because I used one of those little square cutout pieces in the very front. I used one of these, and then I just covered my tag with that and then trimmed it. And then the other side had printing on it. And then you want to be able to like sign your card and do things. So I just put a little scrap of that pearlized pink there and then embellish that with some teal mirrored jewel border dazzle stickers right across the top and the bottom. And also I put those at the top and the bottom of both sides of this. And then some little happy birthday dazzle stickers. These are tiny words and phrases, gold dazzle stickers. And they just have little repeated sentiments like celebrate, happy birthday for you, just because. There we go. These are really nice to take off with a little pokey tool and place those. All right, so once you have your tags decorated the way you want, and you have two of them, and you have a front tag and a back tag, okay, you're going to go ahead and you can use glue for this, as I said, and then you want just one little bit of adhesive or glue at the top of the tags, like this, and you're going to align them like that. And then there's adhesive on the bottom on both sides. And I'm going to take that and I'm just going to sandwich that right there on my little bar, just like that. Okay, see? And then I'm going to just take this piece of the adhesive and then attach. It's going to be tricky for me. Nope, it will not be. There we go. So there, you just have your cute little standing tag in there. I put a little bit of ribbon on mine right here, and that just made a really cute little card that I decorated with the little cutout bees right here, and then also these little pink paper flowers. And I just used Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue, which is our favorite glue, and I just glued those directly to the tag. This is also a cutout, foam taped that there, and then used a little yellow jewel dazzle sticker right there. And then we got our little gingham ribbon at the top looped through. Really cute and fun to make. So we love giving away cards to one of our viewers. You have to like, comment, and subscribe over on our Paper Wishes YouTube channel, which if you hop over there and you search My Paper Wishes, then go ahead and like, or rather subscribe to us on our channel there. Go to this video and then give it a thumbs up, like it, and leave us a comment. Then you're automatically entered to win. After about a week after that video plays, it's been on posted for a week, we will reply to one of the viewers who are subscribed and have liked and commented, and we will say, congratulations, YouTube username blank. Okay, so you'll have to know what your YouTube username is to recognize what the YouTube username that we put in that blank, and then we give instructions on how to claim your card, and you would just email us to claim. So yeah, we do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos. Basically, if I'm hosting Lene, then I'm giving away a card that week over on YouTube. All right, so let me tidy up this. All right, our next card. This is a Tentfold Slimline card. See how long? So it is about 4 inches wide and about 8 1/4 inches long. This is a really fun one to use these long border shapes on, okay? So I took my card, and because these are 12 inches long and this is only 8 1/4 inches long, you get to kind of select where you want to, what part you want to use to cover your card. I thought this was really cute with a little celebratory champagne in the basket, but definitely a garden theme, which I thought was adorable. So I just put glue on my card and actually cut the strip out with my paper trimmer, and then just set the trimmed piece, the border, where I wanted to have it on my card. And then I trimmed it even with the card edges. And then right here on these cute little flowers, that border, you guys, I just took a strip, just cut one of these out, and then I just took my tiny scissors and I just kind of just cut around them very quickly and glued that to the bottom of the card. Then a little lime mirror jewel border dazzle sticker on the edge here. And then right over here, some green script greeting dazzle stickers that I love because they're so versatile. I mean, the green ones go with so much. And you get 3 sheets in the pack, and each one has different scripty little greetings on it. So, and there's multiple of each greeting. So that's very handy to have. Just add, just for you, a little gingham ribbon at the top. And then on the inside, I just took the reverse of this one, which is the yellow, just took a strip, put it there, some of this little lime border, and then I took one of the cutouts from either the front cover or the back cover, I don't remember, and just put a little foam tape on that one to just give it a little lift. Really quick card to put together. Even the border did not take me long at all to cut out. All right, so next. All right, so this one, you guys, this is another one of those Tentfold cards. It comes like this with, and then the fold is at what would be the top or the side. And this is a 7 by 5. And what I did with this one, I actually took this and scored it right down the center, okay, at 2.5 inches. And then I just cut it right here, and then I tore all along that scored edge. Why did I tear it instead of cutting it? You could cut it with your scissors, okay, but cutting it with your paper trimmer, when you open this whole thing up, this is 14 inches long, and so you can't get all of that into your 12-inch paper trimmer, so I find it's just easier. I like the torn edge look on there, but you could just cut it with your scissors. So then I took a strip of, oh, this is the stitch version of this card as well, and so I love using that little stitched edge. And then I took a little strip of the pink stripe paper, glued it there, and then also the teal dot. Used this sweet little yellow paper on the back. Here's the balloon cutout, added that. Foam taped the little special day tag, added just a little knotted length of the gingham ribbon. Foam taped the little present right here. So because this is super busy right here, I did just think you could just add your little greeting on this side. And then we've got our cutouts. So I did glued this one, foam taped this one. Oh, before that, I did add some of those lime green jewel border dazzle stickers along the bottom, and then glued and foam taped, and then foam taped this large doggy cutout that is also from the cover. Really fun one to put together, and I like the dimension on it. Kind of a surprise where you think it's not a cutout and then it is a cutout. All right, last one. So I wanted to use all those cute little square cutouts that are in the book. I think they're just really fun and versatile. Right here, okay? You get so many of them. So I took 2 5x5 cards, okay? And opening this up, I took one 5x5 card and another one, and I just overlapped them at the center, okay? And then when I glued them together, I glued them like right on the sides and at the bottom, leaving the top free of glue so that I could put a little pocket in here. And then before I did that, you could either use a little circle punch there, or you could use circle dies right there, which we have at Paper Wishes. You could just use this small circle. And then I went ahead and glued them together and used both lavender and the teal polka dots. Just cut those down to 3 3/4 inch wide squares and glued those. And then on the front, you have those glossy balloons. And then on the back of this one, since it's going to show, I also did the paper there. And then on the corner of each one of these, I'd used our corner rounder, which I forgot to grab, just a nice little corner punch, just to give those a different shape. And then added a little yellow jewel dazzle sticker. And yeah, just flip-flopped so easily like this. Foam taped this last one. Put just a little 1/2 inch wide strip of that pink stripe paper across the center, then foam taped that, little yellow jewel dazzle sticker, little happy birthday dazzles. See, where are those? Oh yeah, these are 96 happy birthday dazzle stickers. That's because there's all of these sheets of happy birthday included in this collection, and all together there's 96 happy birthdays. So for any color card combination you would need, we have you covered there. Yeah, and then on the little tag, so I just took a little rectangle and I just cut the shoulders off the top of it to make my tag shape. Little white cardstock there. Just little scraps sitting on my desk. You have a nice little place to write. Little strip of that teal across the bottom. Went ahead and glued this little packages right there. Another one of those jewel dazzle stickers at the top. Some little teal dazzles, border dazzles across the top here. And on the other side, another little border of pink right there with the little dazzles right there and at the top. And then a little cutout cake. So yeah, just a little fun and easy one to put together. Nice to be able to tuck a little message, a little gift card in there. And it just flip-flaps together just like that. All right, you guys, this is a fun collection, and I know we all make birthday cards, we all make birthday scrapbook pages, all the fun stuff. So I think we've got you pretty well covered with this collection. It's really fun and whimsical and just joyful. And we just love joyful, don't we? So there's a fantastic money saver for that right there on the right-hand side of your screen. If you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, if you go down below, there are full color photos of each of these cards, and below that are all the products that I used to create these cards. If you're watching us over on YouTube, hi, it'd be great if you would subscribe to our channel. It helps our small company grow. And you can just look below the video in the description box, and there's a link that will take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Don't forget to participate in our card giveaway. We love giving those away, and I'll see you in the next one.